On the surface, everything looks calm and normal. Only a few ants move slowly around a tiny hole in the ground. To us, it's just a patch of dirt, but for this ant, the entrance leads down into a huge hidden world. Beneath the ground, thousands of ants live together in a complex city of tunnels and chambers. Deep in the safest room, the queen rests, constantly cared for by workers and surrounded by fragile larvae. Every tunnel has a purpose. Workers carry food and brood, soldiers guard the crossroads, and the nest runs like a tiny machine. But above this hidden city, the weather is changing. Dark clouds begin to gather over the forest. The first heavy drops hit the ground, soaking the soil around the nest entrance. Surface ants quickly disappear inside. Within moments, the shower turns into a downpour. Water runs across the ground and starts to pool above the hidden nest. Rainwater pushes deeper and deeper into the soil, slowly moving toward the upper tunnels of the colony. Inside, the first warning signs appear. Small drops leak through the ceiling and splash onto the tunnel floor. Ants taste the strange, cold water, then race deeper into the nest, spreading the alarm to the rest of the colony. Soon, the lowest chambers start to flood. Water crawls across the floor, and the first ants are forced to climb the walls to stay dry. Workers grab as many larvae as they can, lifting them above the water and carrying them toward higher, safer rooms. A living river of ants flows up the steep tunnels, each worker carrying food or brood away from the rising flood. Other workers turn into tiny engineers, packing wet soil into side passages to slow and redirect the invading water. In the main tunnels, water now rushes through like a small underground river, forcing ants to abandon the floor and cling to the walls and ceiling. Some groups even form living bridges, locking their bodies together so the rest of the colony can cross above the flood. From a wider view, the nest splits into two worlds. Lower tunnels drowned in water, upper tunnels crowded but still dry. High above the flood line, the queen's chamber stays mostly safe. Rescuers pile rescued larvae around her while guards hold the entrance. Deeper down, not every ant survives. Some workers are lost in the flooded chambers below. At last, the storm weakens. The heavy rain on the surface fades to a few soft drops. Inside the nest, the floodwater slowly drains away, leaving wet mud and damaged walls behind. Scout ants move through the wreckage, testing which tunnels are still safe and which parts of the nest must be abandoned. The cleanup begins. Workers drag dead insects and broken chunks of soil out of ruined chambers. Other workers rebuild cracked walls, pressing fresh soil into place until the tunnels hold their shape again. Where old passages are destroyed, new tunnels are carved, giving the colony fresh escape routes for the next disaster. After the repairs, the nest looks different, but once again it is a working, organized city beneath the soil. On the surface, the sun returns, and the ground above the nest looks peaceful again. Outside, workers quickly restart their endless search for food, as if nothing had happened. Our AI experiment shows how even tiny creatures have powerful survival plans built into their instincts. This was only a virtual simulation created with artificial intelligence. No real animals were used or harmed. Subscribe to Tiny Beast AI Lab and tell us what tiny beast disaster we should simulate next.